Hi, I'm Iris Liu. Welcome back to my Mandarin class. Okay, first let's look at the review of the previous class. Well, in the previous class, we have learned to introduce yourself and your friends, your classmates, and even your Mandarin teacher, remember? Okay, first, let's look at some important sentences in the last class. First, let's look at this sentence. Can you read after me? 他是谁? 他是谁? Okay. He or she is who. So this sentence means who is she or who is he. Okay. Then next, we're gonna ask people their nationalities, right? 他是哪国人? 他是哪国人? Okay. He or she is 哪 means which. Remember interrogative pronoun. Which 国人 nation 人 people. So this sentence means he or she is from which country, okay? Or what's he, her, or his nationality? 他是哪国人? Next, then you would say, he's my friend, my classmate, or my Mandarin teacher. 他是我同学 classmates 我同学 here we omit the here. The is the possession word, right? When it is functioning as possession word, it will be preceding. There is a word or a pronoun or a noun precede the, and after there will be a noun, right? So here 我的同学 我 pronoun 的 and 同学 noun, and we can omit the here. So 我的同学 we can also say 我同学. Good. Or friend. Friend is 朋友 friend. Or 汉语老师 Mandarin 汉语老师 teacher Mandarin teacher 他是我同学朋友汉语老师 Okay, good. And then introduce the name. 他叫李月 he or she 叫 what does 叫 mean? 叫 means called. Okay, he is called 李月 He or she is, okay, 国人 means the nationality. You just place here, okay, you just put the nation here. Here is, for example, Chinese people, we will put 中 in here. American people, we can put a 美 in here, right? 中 or 美. Yeah, we have learned these two words so many times. So I bet you know this. 中国人, Chinese people, 美国人, American people. Then that's what we have learned in previous class, the nationality, yeah, and the introduction of your friends. Okay, good. Today comes to our new lesson. Okay, we're gonna learn the years. How old is someone? Okay, how old is someone? So here, her daughter is 20 years old this year. 她女儿今年 Okay, here is the number, right? Number here. We read it as 20 岁了她女儿今年20岁了 Okay, don't worry about these new words. We are gonna learn it here. Okay, see here the new word list. Now, let's see here first. 女儿 Okay, let's see the pinyin here. Do you still remember? At the very beginning class, we've learned the difference between U and Yu. Yeah, Yu is U with two dots above, but with different pronunciations. This is U, and this is Yu, right? Yu. Okay, do you still remember the rules for the pronunciation for Yu and U? Yeah. Remember it? Yeah. When U occurs after these four, okay, then U will read as Yu, but still written as this one. We will remove the two dots above, remember? Okay, so let's see here. Okay, here it's N, here it's N here. It's not J, Q, X, or Y. So we just keep these 2 dots because these 2 dots will only be removed after these 4 initials, remember? So, and another rule is, when it occurs after this N or L, it will be written as it is. If it's U, then you read red is written as 2 dots here. Okay, so here is the 呢语女 okay 女儿 女儿 means daughter. See here? Yes. 女儿 means daughter. Okay, 女儿 daughter. Good. 今年 means this year. Okay, see here. 今年 means this year. Okay, 今年 Okay, good. Here comes the number. Yeah, we're gonna learn number today. Awesome. We're gonna learn from 1 to 99. Oh, great. 1 to 99. There's a lot to learn. They're very easy. We have rules. And once you master these rules, it's very easy for you to count from 1 to 99. Great. Then here is 岁. Okay, 岁. 岁 means years old. See here. This is 70, right? 70, and then here comes 岁. 岁 means years old. And 20, 岁, years old. So here, 岁 means years old. Then 20, this is 20. Okay, and the 了 is a very important grammatical point too. We're gonna learn today. Okay, so all together this sentence, 她女儿今年20岁了. Okay, her daughter is 20 years old this year. Here comes to our word list. Let's look at them one by one, okay? One by one. First, let's look at this one. 六, okay? 六口人 六口人. Okay, which word do you recognize? Do you know this one? I bet you do. Okay, because 人 we've learned in nationality, right? 中国人, Chinese people. So 人 means people. So what about 六? 六 is a number too. Yeah, number. It means 6. Let's look at here. 6. Yeah, 6. What is 口? What is 口? Okay, here. 6 and people. So there's something in between 6 and people. But in English, we just say 6 people. We don't use something in between, right? So in Chinese, we do have quantifiers or the measure words for every noun. Okay, for every noun. So here people is a noun. We have this 口 for people. So 口is referred to as a quantifier for people. Yeah, quantifier for people. So here's 六口人 just means 6 people. But here is just quantifier. You can just omit it when you are translating it. But in Chinese, we do have it here. Okay, 6 people. 六口人. Good. Next. 家 the first tone, flat tone. 家 means home. 家 means home. Good. Next. 女儿. Okay, this R is E and R. Okay, E and R. R, second tone. 女儿. It means daughter. Yes, daughter. Good. Next. 学生. Okay, here XUE and the second tone. 学生. It means student. Yeah, student. 学生. Okay, next. It's about the number here. Okay, 70. How do we say 70? Okay, we have 2 parts. First is the 7, and the second is the 10. 7 and 10 together. 七 means 7. 十, okay, it should be the second tone. This is the first tone. 70, okay, 70, 70. 岁 is years old. So whatever you add before 岁, whatever number you add before 岁, it just means the age of this person. Okay. For example, here 20岁. 20岁, this is 20, okay, 20 years old. Okay, if it's only 1 year old, you can say 1岁, 1 is 1, right? 1 is 1, okay, so 1岁, 1岁 is 1 year old, 1 year old. Okay, next, this word, 有means have or there be. So there is something or I have something. You always use this word 有. Okay, good. Next, 几, yeah, 几. It means how many. To ask about the number of something. I remember we have mentioned this word 几 when we are introducing the strokes. Remember? Yeah, the strokes. Yeah. See here, the stroke. And let me write this 几 again, okay? First, we need to write the left part, right? The left part, left preceding right. And then here comes the horizontal, turning, and curved hook. Remember? Yes, 几. So it means how many or the number of something. Okay, next. 多. Yes, 多means the degree or the extent of something. Yeah, the degree or the extent of something. It is usually used with combination of other words, like 多大. Yeah, like here with this word. 大 means old. Yeah, means old, or means big or old. So if you say 多 and 大, it means how old or how big is something or someone. Okay, so 多 is usually used with other adjectives like old or big here. 大. Okay, 大. The last word is 今年. Okay, 今年, this year. 年 means year. 今 here means this. But this 今 is only occurred, okay, together with 年 here. When we say this, maybe you will think of this word. You will think of this word. 这. Okay, 这 literally means this. For example, okay, this eraser or this pen, okay, this means 这, okay, 这. But this year it means, yeah, 今年is different from 这, okay. 今年, it refers to the time, okay, so this year. So we have different this in Chinese. When we are referring the date, the time, or referring to something, is different. The time, year, we use 今, and something we use 这, okay, 这. So 今年, this year, good. So this is all the new words. Let's read together again, okay? 六口人, 6 people. 家 home. 女儿 daughter. 学生 student. 70岁 70 years old. 20岁 20 years old. 有 have or there be. 几 how many. Ask about the number. 多 okay, it indicates the degree or the extent of something, and it's usually occurring with other adjectives like 大 it refers to age. It means old or refers to big. So 多大 means how old or how big. Okay. 今年 this year. 年 means year. 今 here means this. And 今 cannot be used in other circumstances like this thing, this pen, this board. No. When we are referring to something concrete, yeah, we can touch it. So, something concrete. We use 这. Okay. Good. That's all the new words we're going to learn today. Before we move on to the dialogue and the text, we will have the grammatical points here. Okay. Grammatical points. The first grammatical point is this. 几. Yeah, 几. It's very easy to write because this 几 is only composed of two strokes. The left falling, okay, and the horizontal turning and the curved hook. Okay, but it is very important because we will use it very frequently. So it is used to ask about the number or how many of something. Okay, let's apply it in our real circumstances. Okay, good. For example, in this sentence, 你有几个汉语老师? How many characters can you recognize in this sentence? Okay, we have already learned 你, which means you, and we have already learned 汉语老师 in last class. Okay, this means Mandarin teacher. And we have this in our new word list, 有. 有 here is have or there be. So obviously here we should translate it as have because we have you here, right? 你, you means you. So you have, and 几 about the number. Okay, how many? 个 is the quantifier, a measure word. Okay, a measure word. So 几个 means how many. Okay, how many Mandarin teacher. So this sentence means how many Mandarin teachers do you have? Okay, do you have? So you have how many Mandarin teacher? You have how many Mandarin teachers? So 几 is used to ask about the number or how many of something. Okay, good. Let's look at the second sentence here. 李老师家有几口人? Okay, 几口人. So which characters can you recognize? 李, yeah, I bet you know. Yeah, because we always use teacher 李月 as our Mandarin teacher, right? 李, okay, 李 is the feminine name. 李老师, 老师 is teacher. 李老师, okay, teacher 李. 家, what is 家? Yeah, it's our new word today. 家 means home. Okay, so 李老师家, okay, teacher 李 and home. Okay, we will find it very difficult to understand. Okay, teacher Li and home. How come these two stick together? Yeah, we have one rule, remember? We omitted the here. So here should be the home belong to Li Laoshi. So it's Li Laoshi's home. Okay, so Li Laoshi's home. Okay, so we omitted the here. Li Lao's home. 有几口人? 有 is have, right? 有 have. 几 how many? Yeah, how many? 口人 people, 口 remember 口 is a quantifier, it's a measure word for people. So 几口人 how many people? How many people? So altogether this sentence means how many people are there in teacher Li's home? Okay, how many people are there in teacher Li's home? So remember the sequence. Okay, someone's home have or has how many people? Someone's home has how many people? So this is the correct sequence of Chinese. So when we are saying a question, the sequence is actually the same, exactly the same as the statement. Okay, it's like my home, for example, let's see. My home has 4 people, okay? How would you say it? My home. My is 我的, right? Home is 家. Okay, my is 我的家. Okay, has or have 有. For example, 4 people, okay, 4. 4口人 ，OK， 口 is quantifier of people 人 ，so 我的家有4口人，我的家有 4，OK， 4口人 ，so when we are asking about how many people are there in someone's family, we do, this is a statement, right? It's not a question, obvious, it's not a question. If we want to change this into a question, how do we change it? We do not change the sequence, but which word should we replace? Right, we should replace this one. Because we are gonna ask about the number, and we have number here, we need to omit this one and replace it with 几. Yes, with 几, how many, right, how many. So it will become 我的家有几口人 Yeah, 我的家有几口人 So it just become the question. Very easy to change. Okay, so you know how to use this 几, right? 几口人, how many people? Great. Now, let's come to a very exciting exercise. Yeah, that's finally comes to our counting from 1 to 99. 1 to 99. As we can see in this square, in this form, on the horizontal line, we have 1, 2, 3 to 9. Okay, 1 to 9. Okay, and then the vertical line we have 10 to 90. 10 to 90. Okay, first let's see how to read from 1 to 9. Okay, as long as you can read from 1 to 9, then you can read from 1 to 99. It's very easy. Okay, 1 is 一 okay, 二 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 again 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 Good. Let's now come to from 10 to 90. Okay. 10. Yeah, 10 is 10. Okay, 10. Whenever there is a 10 or there is a 0 here, we will call it a 10. Okay, 10. Here is 20. So remember, how do we say 20? How do we say the 2 here? 2 is 2. And here is a 0. Right? It's a 1 0. So 1 0 should be read as 10. So 20 is 2 and 10. 20. 20. Easy, right? Easy. And then 30 is 33, right? 3 and 10. 30. 40, 40. 50, 50. 60. 60. 60. 70. 70. 80. 80. 90. 90. Easy. Here, let's have a practice. Let's have a practice of the combination of this 10 with other numbers. For example, 23. Yeah, 23. We have 20 first, right? 20. So 20 we will say 20. And 3 we have 3. So 23 should be read as 2. There is the fourth toe. 23. 23. Easy, right? Easy. So let's move on. 56. Yeah, how do we say 56? Okay, 50, 50, and 6 is 6. So 56 is 56. I'm not gonna write. You can see here 50 and 6. So here 56, 56. Good. Then 88. 80 is 80, right? 80. 8. So 88 is 88. Okay, 88. Next, 99 99 99 99 right? Yeah, easy. Since you have this form and you can count from 1 to 10. Again, 10 is here, right? I'm gonna write 10 here. Okay, 10 is 10. So you can count from 1 to 10, then you can count from 1 to 99. Okay, so let's have more practice. I'm gonna say any word and you have a quick response. Let's say 43. 43. First, we find the word 4. 4. 4. And 40, this T, right? This T is 10, okay? 40 is 10. So 40 and 3 is 3. So 43 is 43. Awesome. Awesome. See, very easy. Now let's move on. Let's see. 71. Yeah, 71. 7. Which is 7? 7, right? 7. Okay, 71. T is 10, right? 10. So 70 and 1 is 1. So it is 71. 71. Let's have a more quicker response questions like 87. 87. 87. Good. What about 12? 12. 12. Easy. What about what? What about 15? Yeah, 15. 15. And what about 49? 49. 49. 49, right? 49. Awesome. Awesome. Good. Now, let's just quickly run through from 1 to 10 again. Okay, so you really needed to memorize from 1 to 10. It's very useful. Even when you are shopping, you can just tell people, oh, how many I want. I want to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, next. So from 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Good. Okay, maybe you're curious about 100. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you 100. How do you say this? 1 here, we always say 1. Okay, so we will say 100. Yeah, 100. 100 means 100. Okay, so 100. So it is 100. 100 is 100. Good. Great. Now, let's move on to the third grammatical point. Well, I will need to erase this number. Okay. Can you look at the title of this class? The title. Yeah, the title. 他女儿今年20岁了. We have a le here, right? Le. So what exactly is le? What exactly is le? So here comes our le. Yeah. Le is very important. It's just a function word. And this implies the completion of an action or the occurrence of new actions or occurrence of new situations. Okay, so let me write here. Completion of an act, okay, or occurrence of new things, new circumstances. Okay, so let's look at the sample here. When I'm writing, you can just try to recognize the Chinese characters here. Yeah, and also you can look at how I read this. Okay, the strokes order. Okay. Okay, this is the first sentence. 李老师今年 okay, this number, remember how to say it? What is for 50? What is for 50? It's 50. 5 is 5, right? And this T is 10, so 50. Okay, here is the years old, 岁 了 okay 了李老师今年50岁了 What's the meaning of this sentence? The meaning? 李老师 okay, teacher 李今年 this year, right? This year 李老师今年50岁了 Teacher 李 this year 50 years old and 了 So 了 actually is a occurrence of new circumstances. Why do we say it is occurrence of new something new? Because we use the word here 今年 So it's this year, it's not last year. So this year he comes to the age of 50, right? So this is occurrence of something new. So we have a le here. Okay, we have a le here. What about next? Okay. It's also about the age. Okay, about the age of person. Okay, so this is 我 and then the 朋友 means friend, right? We have learned this. 我朋友的女儿 okay, 女 2 dots above it are okay, 的女儿今年 okay, 今年4岁了 4 is the word number 4 and 了今年4岁了Okay, see here. Okay. 我朋友的女儿 my friend. So we omit a the here. We omitted the here. I friend. So actually it's my friend. Okay. My friend 的女儿 Okay. So my friend's daughter. This daughter belongs to my friend. Okay. The possession. 女儿今年 Okay. This year. 4岁了 Okay. 4 years old. So my friend's daughter is 4 years old this year. Okay, so here we have a le at the end of the sentence, so indicating something new. And here we have a question: how to ask the age of someone? Yeah, the age, and we will use this word, 几, right? 几. This is new here. 几 asks about the number. Okay, 几岁了你女儿今年几岁了Your daughter this year, how many years old? And le, right? This also implies the new occurrence of something, of the year, of the age this year. Okay, so we see the sequence. Your daughter this year, how many years old? Right? See the sequence. If we change this into a statement instead of question, how would you change it? Yeah, which word do you think should be removed and replaced with something else? Yeah, we should replace this 几 because 几 is how many, right? This is a question, interrogative word. So 几, for example, we will place it with a 4. Then you will say, 你女儿今年4岁了. So that is your daughter this year 4 years old. See here? So it's very easy to change a statement into a question in Chinese. Yeah, you just replace this thing. Yeah, good. So this is about the completion of an act or occurrence of something new. Now let's move on to the last grammar points. Okay, we have it here. Remember this new word? 多. What does 多 mean? Yeah, 多 means the degree or the extent of something. So here, 多大means how old or how big, because this 大 means old also or big. Okay. 多大. So here, it's a way. This is one way to ask others' age. Yeah. Someone, some year, how many years old? Yeah, that's the sequence. And then we have another way to ask. How many or how old? We can say you. How old are you? How old are you? Okay, 你多大了？你多大了？ Right? 多大 means how and old. How old you? So you, how old? Le is the completion. It's the completion of something. So when people ask you 你多大了? So it actually means at this moment and now. It's not how old are you last year, right? So it's now. So 你多大了? 你多大了? Okay? So 几岁 means how. Yeah, 几岁 is how many. Okay, so just say what's your age? Okay, what's your age? And here 多大 also means what's your age. Okay. Next. Here is 你, and then how do we say how old is your daughter? How old is your daughter? Yeah, this is one way to say it, and we can also say 你女儿, right? 女儿. Yeah, 你女儿多大了? So we will replace 你 with 你女儿, your daughter, and then 多大了? 你女儿多大了? Yeah. How old is your daughter? And what about how old is teacher Li? Yeah, we replace 你 with teacher Li here. 李老师. Yeah. 刚刚的李老师. 李老师多大了? 李老师多大了? So you just replace 你 with any person you want to ask. Okay, so someone 多大了? Yeah. So we have two ways to ask the age. One is 几岁了? One is 多大了? Okay, 几岁了 or 多大了? Okay, good. That's all of the grammar points we can learn today. Now, let's look at our new text, our new dialogue. Here. So, of course, we're gonna learn, we have different scenes too. Scene 1, okay? We're gonna ask, how many people are there in your family? Okay? How many people are there in your family? Okay, so 你家有几口人? Yeah. You, let's have a literal translation. You, home, 家 means home, 有 is have or there be, 几 how many, 口 quantifier for people, okay? So you, home, have how many people, right? So together this is how many people are there in your home, okay? Yeah. And then you're gonna say, my home has 3 people, or there are 3 people in my family. 我家有3口人。OK， 我家有3。Okay, this 3 is in Chinese. Yeah, 3. You remember 3 strokes? 1, 2, 3. And also you can say write this number 3. Okay, 3口人。对，我家有3口人。Okay, 我家 my family, my home have 3 people. So there are 3 people in my family. Good. This is the first dialogue. And then the second one is to ask the age, right? The age. So how old is your daughter? How old is your daughter? Yeah, yes, you can find this sentence in the grammar points, right? 你女儿几岁了? You, daughter, how many years old? Completion, or the new, something new. Yeah, this should be completion. Yeah, completion. So completed to now. It's actually, yeah, it's like, yeah, starting from now, or yeah, starting from now, counting to now, how old is your daughter, right? So we have a look here, the completion of state. 你女儿几岁了? And then you say, 她今年 Okay, 今年 means this year, right? Okay, she 今年 this year. This is the 4. Yeah, 4 is a Chinese character. 4. 4. Yeah, it is the same as this 4. We always read the same, no matter it's in this number or in Chinese character. 4岁了。她今年4岁了。She this year 4 years old. Okay. She this year 4 years. She is 4 years old this year. Okay, let's move on to the third thing. Okay. So we ask about the age of not your daughter, yeah, but about you, about this teacher, 李老. Okay, why I'm always writing 师? Okay, 老师 here. 李老师. Yeah, 李老师多大了? Yeah, see here, 几岁? 几岁 means how old. And we have a second way to say how old, right? This is 多大. We use 多大. Yeah, 多 means the extent or degree, and 大 means old or big. Yeah, 李老师多大了? How old is teacher Li? I think I'm gonna erase some of the words here. Yeah. We have 他今年50岁了。Okay, so she. Okay, she 今年 Okay, 50 is 5, right? 5, and 10 is 10, so 50. So 50 岁了. She this year 15 years old. And then 了. Good. Okay, then next. That's right here. Yeah, we continue to ask. What about her daughter? What about? So how do we say what about? What about? Yeah, we will use n at the end, right? 她女儿呢? right? 那 is what about? And it is an open question. You need to answer with something, content. Yeah, she, 她女儿呢？女儿呢？ Okay. So, and you answer. 她女儿 okay, her daughter 今年 this year 20 years old. Okay. So 她女儿今年20 where is 20 is here 20岁了 right 2 is fourth tone falling tone 20 岁了 good yeah that's all the things we have today. Yeah, first we ask about the population in the family, right? How many people are there, right? And then we ask about the age of the daughter, and we ask about the age of the teacher, right? How many ways do we have to ask people's age? Yeah, we have two. The first way is here, right here. 几岁了? Someone, some year, how old? And sometimes actually we do not say 今年, we do not say this year. Because when people asking you, how old are you? Obviously it's asking about this year and at this moment, right? It's not asking about in the future, how old are you? Or in the past time, how old are you? So we sometimes will omit this. Okay, so someone, so 你女儿 is your daughter, okay, so someone. And then 几岁了, how old? Someone, how old? Okay, also we can use 多大了, 多大了, 多大, okay, 多大, extent, 大, age, or old, okay, the extent of your oldness, yeah. So someone 多大了 or someone 几岁了, they both mean asking the age. Okay, they can both use to ask the age. Good. Now let's look at the dialogue again. Let's read the dialogue. 你家有几口人? Okay, again. 你家有几口人? You, family, have, 有 have, right? 有 have. There be. Okay, have. 几口人? 几 how many? 口 quantifier. 人 people. Your family have how many people? How many people are there in your family? In your home? Okay. 我家有3口人. My family, 我家, 我的家. We omitted the here. We always omitted the because we think it's redundant. Yeah, because we think the is redundant. Yeah, 我家 and 我的家 is the same. Okay, so my home, I home, or my home has 三 is 3. Yeah, 3 qualifier 人 people. My home has 3 people. Yeah, there are 3 people in my home, in my family. Okay. So 你家有几口人? 我家有3口人. Okay. Scene 2 about age. 你女儿几岁了? Okay. 你女儿几岁了? Your daughter, how many years old? In another way, we can ask, 你女儿 what? 多大了, right? 多大了, yes. So 几岁了 and 多大了, they're said to ask about age. 你女儿几岁了? Or 你女儿多大了? How many? How old is your daughter? Okay. The answer is 她今年4岁了. 她今年4岁了. She this year, 今年 okay, 今年 this year, 4岁了 4 years old 4 years old. Also, you can, because this person A does not ask about this year, right? There's no this year here. And this person B answer with this year. So this year actually does not mean so importantly here. Yeah, you can just add it or leave it, whatever you like, okay? Or you can even say today, 今天, okay? You can replace 今年 with 今天. 今天 means today. So when you say 他今天4岁了, so it means today is her birthday. And today, the daughter turns to 4 years old. Yeah, okay. So when people say this year or this day, today, it's obviously saying at this moment, he is this old. Okay. So 他今年4岁了. She this year is 4 years old. Scene three. Okay, maybe in the office. Maybe in the office, people are asking you about your age, especially when you are going to a new school, right? You need to get familiar with your colleagues, yeah. And people will always ask about your family, or when you get much familiar with each other, you will probably ask about the age. Oh, how old are you, right? Okay, so here comes the question. 李老师多大了 Okay, teacher Li. How old? Okay, 李老师多大了他今年50岁了 She, this year, 50 岁 years old. So she this year 50 years old. So here 岁 years old. You have the number before 岁. So this is the age of someone. This is expression of age, okay? Someone, some year, the number, and the 岁, and the 了. Don't forget the 了. Don't forget the 了. You can just interpret as what? As a completion or the occurrence of new act or the completion of an act, right? Because this year, you can say this year is the completion of previous so many years or the start of the following years. So it's just a state, yeah, a state of someone's being, okay? So this year, this person is being this old. Okay, so you have 了 here. Good. Okay, so what about her daughter? Okay, what about, we have a 呢 here, 呢她女儿呢她女儿呢 If Okay, let me just ask you, if there's no context, there's no pre-context, if someone just start the dialogue with this question, 他女儿呢? Well, you probably will get confused because 呢, okay, because 呢is to imply what about. So if you do not have the context here, you will confuse people when you just start with this question. Okay, so if you use 呢, you must have some context because you have already stated something of yours or something of others, and then you ask about someone new. Okay, yeah. So 呢, you should use 呢 very cautiously. Yeah. Okay. 她女儿今年20岁了 Her daughter this year 20 years old. 20岁了 Good. Wow, see here. We have learned so many things today about the age, the people, how many people in your family. Yeah. Oh, how do you ask how many people you have, or how many Mandarin teachers do you have? How many Mandarin teachers do you have? Okay, let's first look at this one. And can you just look at this sentence and say how many Mandarin teachers do you have? Can you say this sentence? Because the structure is the same, right? The structure is the same. It's some 你家 means your home, right? 你家 means your home. So this is a noun. We can interpret it as a noun. We can see it as a noun. A noun has, okay, has or have. Then 几, okay, 几 is how many, okay, how many. 口 is people, is quantified per people. Okay, so when we say Mandarin teacher, okay, Mandarin teacher actually is a very specific person, so we cannot use 口 before the Mandarin teacher. Okay, so what can we use? We can use the 个. Yeah, we can use 个. Yeah, here 个, because 个 is a very general measure words. General measure word. You can literally use 个 everywhere. Yeah, everywhere. So if you do not know the qualifier for some noun in Chinese, just use 个. It will never go wrong. Okay. Okay. So how many Mandarin teachers do you have? Yeah. Here it is. 你有, okay, you have 几个, how many plus quantifier. And then this noun here, the Mandarin teacher. The Mandarin teacher. Okay. So someone have some quantity of some noun. This is the sequence. So first comes someone or something, right? 你家 or 你. Whether it is some place or some person, it doesn't matter. You can just see it as a noun. This noun has the quantity of something or some nouns. Okay, so see this sequence here? Good, good. Now let's practice this structure again. I think it's really useful, and you can make a lot of new sentences out of this structure. Let's see. Let's see. You can say, how many Chinese friends do you have? Chinese, 中国, friends, 朋友, right? 朋友. So you can say, 你有几个中国朋友? 中国朋友, right? Right, good. Or you can say, how many Chinese classmates do you have? Yeah, we have a lot of classmates, right? Yeah. 你有几个 Chinese 中国 classmate 同学？你有几个中国同学？ And then the question, right? Good. So that's about to ask people about how many what do you have or do someone have? Okay. Good. Let's just go through very quickly about the strokes, because we always will have the strokes, right? Strokes. Let's look at here. We have two strokes today. One is this, and one is this. Okay. This we call this horizontal, right? Horizontal to left turning. This is left turning, right? Horizontal to left turning. Okay. So an example given here is here this word, 水. Okay, this means water. Okay, so here first horizontal and to left turning. Next, this is called a left turning to dot. We call it a dot. Left turning to dot. Okay, let's give an example here. Left turning dot and the left turning horizontal. Yeah, this is 女. Yeah, 女儿, 女儿. Here today. Here we have learned today. 女儿, right? 女儿, 女. This is left turning to dot. Left turning to dot. Good. Left turning to dot and left turning and horizontal. Yeah, okay, so that's the strokes we learned today. And we learn one more rule, the order of stroke. Okay. One more rule. It is the outside before inside. Before inside. And the middle before sides. What does outside before inside mean? We have a lot of characters. We have something outside. and we have something inside. For example, Chinese nation, right? We have things like this, outside, and then inside, right? Okay, and what about middle before sides? We have water. We have water. See here? When I write water, 水, I write the middle one first, vertical hook, and then this horizontal to left falling, and then this one. So we always write the middle, then to the left, and then to the right. See here? Very easy, right? Remember? So that's the stroke and the order today. So from this class, we can ask about the age of someone, right? And about the population in someone's home or family. And we have two ways to express the age. One is 几岁, one is 多大. Both of them refer to how old is someone. Okay, awesome. That's it for today's class. See you next time.